Have you ever heard of a boxer with a glass jaw? It's a fighter who looks the part, moves like a champion, but can't take a single solid hit. One punch and it's lights out. That's the story of Frankie D'Amato. In his prime, Frankie was a contender, a hometown hero with posters on every kid's wall. But time is cruel, especially in the ring. Now his jaw is made of glass and his career is in shards. To survive, Frankie's fallen into a dark world he never imagined. He's now a pawn for the mob, taking dives and faking fights for a handful of cash. Each stage, knockout chips away at what's left of his soul. He's a ghost in the ring, haunting the sport he once loved. He puts on a show, collapsing to the canvas on cue, the roar of the crowd replaced by the jeers of those in on the fix. It's a humiliating existence, but it pays the bills and keeps dangerous people happy. Then, a kid shows up at his gym, Leo, young, hungry, with eyes full of stars. And who does he idolize? Not the champions on TV, but the legend of Frankie D'Amato. Leo sees the ghost of the fighter Frankie used to be. He begs Frankie to train him, to teach him how to be a champion. For Frankie, looking at Leo is like looking in a mirror from the past, a painful reminder of his own squandered potential. This kid's admiration is a punch to the gut, harder than any he's ever faked. He is caught between the life he is forced to live and the man this kid believes him to be. This is where Frankie's real fight begins, and it's not in the ring. He's torn. If he trains Leo, he risks exposing his own dirty secrets. If he turns him away, he crushes the spirit of the one person who still believes in him. He decides to walk a tightrope. By day, he secretly mentors Leo, pouring all his legitimate knowledge into the kid, teaching him the clean, noble art of boxing, the art he abandoned. He teaches him footwork, discipline, and heart, trying to build a true champion. But by night, Frankie has to answer to his other master, Rico, the ruthless promoter who controls the city's underground boxing scene. Rico is a shark who smells blood in the water. He owns Frankie's contract and he sees Leo not as a prodigy, but as another cash cow to be fattened and slaughtered. He starts putting Leo in fixed fights, just like Frankie. Rico thinks he's got them both trapped in his web, two fighters whose futures he can manipulate for profit. Frankie is now playing the most dangerous game of his life. He continues to take dives to earn money and stay in Rico's good graces, all while trying to protect Leo from the same corrupt fate. He's teaching the kid how to win for real while he himself has to lose for show. How long can he maintain this double life? What happens when Rico orders Frankie to fight Leo? Or worse, orders Frankie to throw a fight against his own protege? The final bell is about to ring. Frankie has to make a choice. Will he keep taking the fall to survive, dragging Leo down with him into a world of corruption? Or will he finally find the strength to take one last real hit, not with his jaw, but with his conscience, and fight for redemption? It's a choice between his life and his legacy, between a crooked payday and the soul of a young fighter who still sees him as a hero. The biggest fight of Frankie D'Amato's life is here, and it's not for a title belt, but for his very soul. What do you think he should do? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.